All right, all right, all right. I hope you guys are having a good night. We're going to do a little bit of a quick bonus live. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just going to hang out together for a few minutes together. We're going to have a good time. We just finished our show over on the other platform where we were doing ladies songs. Ranked from number 1 to number 16. It was a ton of fun. We're gonna wait for a few people to come on over here, and then we're gonna do a Kahoot game that's gonna be a Thanksgiving style game. So let me go grab Valerie. We just were talking about that. How about we do that? Haven't practiced this in a while, but that's all right. What's up, Tom? Good to see you, buddy. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you'll find the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair? Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? You was dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Yeah. 'Cause since I've been alone, my body's been a mess. And I missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Valerie, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Hey, we got Leah in here, Tom and Joe, Sycamorpha, Daniel, Mary, Jane, Jasper. Hello, welcome. So glad you're here. That's MJ, I'm gonna guess. Very good. Glad to have you in here. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Larry, what's up? Let's go play that game of trivia that I was telling you guys about. We're gonna go do that right now. It's Kahoot. Our very own Tuber puts these together for us because he's our hero. Let me go put that up on here so you guys can see where your login information is. Are you ready for that? Why can I not find Kahoot? There it is. There's the information you need in order to play. I'll turn that off so I can play my opening song for you, though. Get yourself logged in. Go over to kahoot.it, type in the PIN number 2974463. You don't want to miss out on this. This is going to be a good one, but here we go. Oh, don't you dare scroll past the time is finally here. I see you talking trash. I say, let's go, let's play Kahoot. The podium's your destiny. I said, ooh, let's go, let's play Kahoot. I've been waiting for this time all night. Musical trivia, am I right? Help us to the plights of Tuber's mind. All the questions thrown together, no one does it better. I wish you luck. He'll test your music knowledge, just have some fun. I say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, don't you dare scroll past. The time is finally here. I see you talking trash. I say, let's go, let's play Kahoot. The podium's your destiny. I said, ooh, let's go, let's play Kahoot. All right. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We got a little trivia game going here. Are you ready? Let me turn this music back on. I need that music to play the game. You guys ready? We got Joe in here, Sycamore for River, Bam Bam, Larry, Leah, and Cindy Dawson. Here we go. And the theme, as you might catch, Thanksgiving trivia. Woo! Here we go. Are you ready? Number one. Which of the following was not served at the first Thanksgiving? Oh. That's a tough one. You only got 3 options there, though. The correct answer was turkey. Let's see what the leaderboard has to say about such things. Larry and Cindy got it correct. Congratulations and well done. Here we go. Number 2. When was the first Thanksgiving NFL game? Was it 1934, 1930, 1924, or 1492? The correct answer was 1934. Awesome. And let's see who got that correct. Just about everybody did. Larry, Cindy, River, Leah, and Tank Girl. 1878 is Larry with the lead. Here we go to question number 3. Well done, Larry. What Native American tribe is said to have dined with the Pilgrims at the first Thanksgiving? Was it the Wampanoag, the Mohawk, the Seneca, the Cleveland Indians, Guardians? The correct answer was the Wampanoag. I don't know how to say that. So, very good, very good. Here we go. The next, let's see who's in first place. Larry is still Cindy Dawson, close behind. Bam Bam, River, Leah, there on the scoreboard. Going on to the next one, number 4 of 12. In what country did the Pilgrims originally settle in from England? Was it the Netherlands, Canada, Belgium, or Russia? What do you guys think? Oh, man. All right, going on to the next one. Here we got Larry with the correct answer on that one. Here we go. Number 5 of 12. When is Thanksgiving celebrated in Canada? Do you know the answer to this? Second Monday in October, second Monday in November, first Monday in October, or first Monday in November? What do you think the answer to that is, kids? The second Monday in October is the correct answer on that one. Let's see who's got that correct on the board. River did. Larry's up there. Cindy Dawson. Look at this. Larry's got a commanding lead at this point. All right. Number 6 of 12. In what year did the first Macy's Day Parade take place? Was it 1924, 1944, 34, or 2025? It could have been that. Larry's tried to talk. Larry Tuber's talking to people on his mouth. On his microphone. I can't even talk. The correct answer was 1924, unlike the 1944, which a lot of people guessed. They were at it early. All right, Leah's just made a big jump, and Larry's kind of stalled out a little bit. Larry, come on, let's wake you back up again, buddy. Number 7 of 12, which of these African countries also celebrates Thanksgiving? Is it Liberia, Kenya, Libya, or North Carolina? The correct answer is Liberia, of course. You all knew that, but a lot of people thought maybe Kenya. Let's see how this affects the board. Larry, for the first time, has fallen out of glory. Leah, though, has answering 3 correct answers in a row. I can't talk, apparently. All right, here we go. Next one, 8 of 12. Approximately how many turkeys are eaten in the U.S. each Thanksgiving? Is it 40 to 50 million? Is it 30 to 40 million? 30 to 20 million? That's backwards. Or 12? I'm going to guess it's not 12. Maybe 12 on my street. The correct answer was 40 to 50 million. Wow. That's a lot of turkeys. Bam Bam's just made a jump, and Leah's there. Larry, I think Larry maybe has left the building. Larry, have you left the building? Which NFL team has played a game on Thanksgiving since 1934? You should know this one. Is it the Detroit Lions, the Chicago Bears, the Dallas Cowboys, or the Pittsburgh Steelers? Which is it? You guys should know this one. If you're an NFL fan, you know this one. The Detroit Lions, of course. Chicago Bears rock, though. Oh, my goodness. Sigmorpha made a little jump there. She knew that one. Well done. Bam Bam's there. Cindy Dawson's there. Larry and Leah still leading the way. Larry's back, though. I caught that. Larry's back. Which president famously refused to declare Thanksgiving a holiday? Was it Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Richard Nixon, or Abraham Lincoln? Which one of them was it? The correct answer was Thomas Jefferson. Yes, did you know that? Interesting. Several of you knew that. Well done. All right, let's go on. Moving on. Number 11 of 12. What state produces the most turkeys? Is it Minnesota, Texas, Idaho, or Colorado? What do you think? What do you think, kids? The correct answer was Minnesota, of course, where Larry's from, so watch his numbers jump. He probably knew that. Let's see. He did. Look at that. Leah's in first place. Larry's in second place. Sigmorpha's on fire on third place. River, and then Bam Bam. You guys are doing so well. Last question, though. You got to get it quick. What cartoon character has made the most appearances at the Macy's Day Parade? Is it Snoopy, SpongeBob SquarePants, Santa, or this guy right here, Mark Johnston? If he's not a cartoon character, he needs to be quick. Snoopy was the correct answer. Well done. Let's see how the board is affected here. Thanksgiving trivia. Red is the right answer. All right, Sigmorpha, third place. Well done. Larry, second place. Well done. And in first place, Leah. Fourth place was River. Fifth place was Tank Girl Becca. That was awesome. Well done. Well done. And Tuber, the consummate pranker, play he as a school teacher you might have noticed he did a little bit of a funny thing. He made you guys read the directions early on. Had you read the directions early on, you would have said that he told you in the beginning that the red one was the right answer every time. It does go fast, though. He had to give me a heads up on that because I always read the titles of them. He's like, you got to make sure, seriously, that you don't say that. All right, so we're going to do a request show. Why don't you guys we'll give you a few minutes in here. We'll do a few songs, and we're going to roll out of here, not in too much longer. But if you want to throw some requests in, I'm more than happy to play some songs that you would like to hear. Because tomorrow night, we're going to be doing some other stuff, like prepping for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So maybe I'll record some stuff. But tomorrow morning, we are slammed at the kennel. We have 40 dogs dropping off at the kennel tomorrow morning, so I can't do anything too crazy tonight. Who's got a request? Anybody? I've got my book pulled up here, songbook. Throw something into the chat if you want something. Maybe I'll play something in the meantime while I wait for you. Let's see. Oh, not that one. Let's see if you can beat me to it. See if you can get a request in before I play something. That'll be the trick. I feel like this is not even working. That seems so cool. Maybe I just turn my headphones down a little bit. All right, like everybody's quiet. So glad you're here with me. We'll do that next. Tank Girl Rebecca. Great request. This is American Beauty from Drew Holcomb. She was a good companion, eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty. She was the long goodbye. She was the best alibi. She was an American beauty. With her wayfarers on in the summer sun, her touch felt like a loaded gun. I wish I had held her longer. I wish I had held her long. A gorgeous vagabond, she was sweet but she was strong. She was an American beauty. She was deja vu. She was a catch-22. She was an American beauty. Her blue eyes shine in the summer sun. Her kiss felt like a loaded gun. I wish I had held her longer. I wish I had held her long. Goodbye came like the morning sun. She fired shots from a loaded gun. I wish I had held her longer. I wish I had held her long. She was a good companion, eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty. All right, there you go. That's Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors and their song, American Beauty. Beautiful song. That's the AGB version, Backing Me Up. That's me singing with myself. It's a little bit weird, but I like it. And Mark Starlin on the finger picking and Justin on the lead lines on the guitar, which is nice. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, that's why, because I got it muted. Why do I do that? Because I was tuning and I'm like, why does that sound wrong? All right. Here we go. This is So Glad You're Here With Me, an original. The leaves are changing, my heart is racing. Beauty of these golden hues, the autumn breezes, crisp and clean as a blanket of the morning dew. The rustling leaves under our feet, the birds are headed southernly. You hold my hand so tenderly. I love you. So glad you're here with me. The vibrant colors in our garden, we're blessed with fresh food to eat. The cool air follows, the sunset's early, sitting with you next to me. The crackles of that splendid flame, the stomach ache from the s'mores we ate, the heat I feel when you say my name. I love you. So glad you're here with me. We're nestled under a starlit sky, some apple cider and pumpkin pie. I'm captivated by the look in your eye. I love you. So glad you're here with me. There you go. Tinker Rebecca requested that song. That's awesome. Tuber's poll about, were you happy with Landslide winning the best song written by a woman? Why not? I think that's as valid of a song as any song is, right? All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, where is Deborah? She's napping in her new car. Lost at Target, in her PJs by 8. I don't know. There's still a good, solid request. People thinking maybe fighting with Wes. Can't imagine that's the case. Cannot imagine. All right, let's do another original. I'm gonna do a slow, mellow song that I don't often do, and it's about battling tough times. And holidays can be full of tough times. If you've ever had somebody that you've lost, that is sometimes really hard to swallow during holidays, because you remember back to the times when those people are with you, but just one of the ways that somebody can be sad on a holiday. But this is a song that I wrote about putting one foot in front of the other when you're having a tough time. So this song's called One Step Forward. My darkest thoughts want to tear me down. The numb I feel has me underground. I reach for help, but I close my hand. Not another day that I can't stand. But not today, I'll dig down deep, and I'll fight back, and I refuse to weep. This war inside won't be won today, but one step forward I can surely take. I take a pause and I look around, absorb the world and write my feelings down. What's in my head wants to hold me back, but I won't quit. I'm grabbing my joy back. But not today. I'll dig down deep, and I'll fight back, and I refuse to weep. This war inside won't be won today, but one step forward I can surely take. My head is held up high, I crack a smile. The step I stepped today, I walked a mile. But not today. I'll dig down deep, and I'll fight back, and I refuse to weep. This war inside won't be won today, but one step forward I can surely take. But not today. I'll dig down deep, and I fight back, and I refuse to weep. This war inside won't be won today, but one step forward I can surely take. There you go, that's One Step Forward by me. This guy wrote that song about putting things. Thank you, Joe, appreciate you. I'm so glad you were able to come and hang out with us tonight. Very cool. Bravo, says Take Girl Rebecca. The loss of a loved one is very hard, absolutely. Thank you, guys, appreciate that. And Chris, thank you for jumping in here, appreciate you, buddy. At least I was on time for this show exactly. I don't know what happened to me on the last one. Embarrassing. Should we do more originals, or do we want to move on to some covers? You guys put something into the chat if you want me to do a cover of something. If you want me to do a ladies song, like written by a lady, at least whatever you want. Nobody's really put any chats and any requests in, so I'm just going to keep playing stuff. Throw your requests in there if you want. Cup of Joe, that was actually what I was about to play. Sigmorphus says, how about Cup of Joe? I'm already in that capo, so I was like, all the originals, let's do them. Every day is a winding road. Your love, Joe, we haven't done that one in forever. Every day is a winding road. What song is that? No, it doesn't have to be Larry. It's whatever you want, Larry. I went down to the corner to buy a stick of bubble gum. there was a young man standing at the corner looking glum, yeah. I asked him how he's doing. He said, I'm really overwhelmed. Didn't want to push my luck, but seemed he'd dropped a breadcrumb. That did not come out right. I took a chance and asked him, wanna grab a cup of joe? His eyes were welling with tears as he said that he would go, yeah. We talked for 2 straight hours, the seeds of friendship we did sow. Just like the coffee we drank, our conversation overflowed, yeah. Whoa, whoa. I shared some things that one day I hadn't shared with anyone. His stories told that day were warmly soaked up like a sponge, yeah. But soon the pain that he felt became a heartache of my own. He shared that he was fated and my waterworks begun. Oh no. It ain't so, oh no. I'm now the man that's standing at the corner looking glum. I keep on waiting for you to come around, I know it's done. 2 years have passed so slowly, the pain has only just begun. But I'll go and I'll have that coffee, 'cause it's what we would have done. But I'll go and I'll have that coffee, 'cause it's what we would have done. But I'll go and I'll have that coffee, 'cause it's what we would have done. All right, there's an original there called Cup of Joe. What are you gonna do? That's the first one that I released. Oh my goodness, Joe says, what about your love? Let me see if that comes up on my looper. It does. It's been so long since I've tried this, Joe. I sure hope I can remember how this goes. So this is one of those times when I was writing a song with the looper, I just kind of played something in and then I just kind of built it. And I've never really officially decided how I was going to record it or play it even. So I just do it with the looper. Let's see what it sounds like. That's plenty loud. See how this thing goes. Let's see if I remember it. Your love is a gentle rain, soothing my soul and relieving my pain. You calm my mind to bring me peace. I feel your breath like a cool breeze. Your love is a winding path, journey through the hills, never looking back. Every step we take we'll learn and grow. Hand in hand, we'll take it slow. Oh yeah, it's true. You've given so much of you. So I will spend my days finding ways to be close to you. Your love is a waterway flowing through the forest with the tidal wave. You change the landscape of my heart. Riverbed so deep we'll never part. Your love is the master key. Who would have thought that it unlocked me? A gentle turn, the walls began to fall, and in your grace accept it all. Oh yeah, it's true. You've given so much of you. So I will spend my days finding ways to be close to you. And this would be like ripping a cool guitar solo or something. But I can't do that. Someday I said I was gonna learn, but yeah. Here we go. Your love is a firework. You light up my sky with a single burst. The butterflies I feel inside when I see that look in your eyes. Your love is a burning flame, feeling a warmth that I can't explain. You hold me close and my troubles melt away, and in your embrace I'd love to stay. Oh yeah, it's true. You've given so much of you. So I will spend my days finding ways to be close to you. All right, there you go. That's that song. And someday that'll be a song. Fade that back out again. All right, Joe, thanks for requesting that. That's awesome. Appreciate that. That's been a minute since I've even tried that. Yeah, Tuber knows that as the song. That's how, when he hears that, then he knows it. But I haven't played that in months. Months. Well done requesting that one. Hair gel emergency. Yeah, that was for sure earlier today. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks for requesting that. I appreciate that. I didn't know what that was called either. I'm not even convinced that's what it should be called. All right, who's got a request? Nobody's requested anything. That means you guys are just happy with whatever I do, huh? Maybe I'll play one of my ones that nobody likes, and then that'll fix you. Nobody likes it when I play this song, so let's see if we can get this in there. That's the wrong one. I always do that. All right, here's a little Seasons of Life. It's my little white boy rap song. The seasons of life, they come and go. From the spring's innocence to the summer's glow. Through autumn's change and winter's strife, we learn and grow through the seasons of life. You listen up, let me break it down. Life's like the seasons, goes round and round. Like the cycle of nature, we all gotta grow. If season has a lesson, and I'll take it slow. In spring we bloom, full of energy and zest. We're chasing the passion, no time to be stressed. Like the flowers in the field, we reach for the sun, exploring the world and having so much fun. The seasons of life, they come and go. From the spring's innocence to the summer's glow. Through autumn's change and winter's strife, we learn and grow. the seasons of life. Summer hits and it's time to shine. With fire in our hearts and walls of fine, we chase our dreams with a fiery passion. Sit back in your seat and give your seatbelt a fasten. But here comes the fall with its colors so bold. The leaves falling gently as it slowly gets cold. We face the transitions and we learn to let go, embracing the changes to let us grow. The seasons of life, they come and go. From the spring's innocence to the summer's glow. Through autumn's change and winter's strife, we learn and grow to the seasons of life. Winter comes and it's time to reflect. The cold winds blow, but we won't neglect the lessons we've learned. Our game, the seasons of life, yeah, they teach us so much to weather the storms and to keep in touch with themselves, our hopes and fears, embrace the changes throughout the years. The seasons of life, they come and go. From the spring's innocence to the summer's glow. Through autumn's change and winter's dry, we learn and grow to the seasons of life. The seasons of life, they come and go. From the spring's innocence to the summer's glow. Through autumn's change and winter's strife, we learn and grow to the seasons of life. I need a drink. Oh, Brittany, yes, like, I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Joe and cigar. Shoba, you crazy. No, I've been talking about it for way too long. I need to make a recording of at least a nice recording of me playing and singing these songs so I can move on with new ones and keep growing. All right. Does anybody have a request before I start to wind this sucker down? Bees Trap. Something about that song that makes me so happy. That's awesome, Joe. I like the little, I like this part. And then the chorus is catchy, I think. The seasons of life. I think that's catchy. Stop already. So, she likes happy. She's like, play something happy. I like happy music. Something that makes you guys happy. We got Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow, Thursday. I'm still on Tuesday, but you guys are probably going to be busy prepping for Thanksgiving tomorrow night and Thursday during the day. It is a busy time. More rap songs. Shoba's funny. I wrote a song that Shoba would like, and I have to finish recording it because it's not done. It's not even close to done. It should, but I've neglected it again. That's what I do. I get all excited about it, put a bunch of effort into it, and then I neglect it when I run out of energy or ideas. Sometimes it's just ideas. Let's see. What's a good song to try? Well, thanks for joining us, Ethernet 2109. I appreciate that. More raps. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, my goodness. It's snowing and blizzarding here, so a boring Thanksgiving. That's awful, Larry. I'm so sorry about that. Should we be doing Christmas songs for you or something then? You know Justin's going to make us start doing Christmas songs next week. You know that, right? Yeah, I think she should come on up here and sing with me. She doesn't have to work in the morning. Come on up, Shoba. Come sing. She's going to quickly disappear in the chat. You watch. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been here. Get the snowmobile out for sure. Oh, she's busy. She is doing brining of the turkey legs. I'm deep frying them this year. I'm responsible for that. But I'm not a big fan of handling raw meat. So she volunteered to do that part for me. So I appreciate Doing the brining of the turkey legs. You guys need to come up with a request. I'm just like boring everybody out of their minds right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try a song that Larry likes. I don't do this song, but I've had it on my wheel and stuff. Oh, maybe we could do a wheel. Should we do a wheel? A spinning wheel?
Thank you for subscribing.
Hey, thank you for subscribing. Somebody just did that. I appreciate that. Let's do a spinning wheel. What do you say? Song wheel. Which one is it going to be? Oh, it's not going to be logged in. Frequently requested one. Should I do that? Let's do a frequently requested one. All right, let's see. I got to click on this, then hit properties. No, not properties. Interact. Close this little thing. Make it full screen so it goes in the middle. And then let's double check to make sure that it customizes what I want it to be. Yeah, let's use that. You guys ready for this? Oops. That was not what I was supposed to do. Here we go. On your marks, get set. It just got off again. Silly thing. Nope. My goodness, I'm terrible today. All right, here it comes. Oh boy. If Tuber's here, he's gonna be so excited. Creep it is. We're gonna do a little creep action. What just happened? How embarrassing. All right, pull yourself together, Mark. When you were here before, look you in the eye, you're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special, so very special, but I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice, but I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy. special. Wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, Rebecca, I appreciate that. That's very kind. Very kind. I'm not even sure. Like, I've not listened to the original in like forever, and then it came on. I was like, wow, he plays the guitar a lot different than I do. That's what happens to me. I know a song well enough to like make up my own version of it, and then I go back to it sometimes. And I'm like, whoa, wow, that was a lot different. Best reason to be a creep. That's what Tuber wants to know. Could it be that 1, nobody asks you for favors? 2, people watch you live on YouTube. I think he just called me a creep, I'm pretty sure. 3, you get your own seat on the bus. That's convenient. Number 4, 0 Halloween prep needed. Nice. I like that. All right, do we got another request? Tank Girl Rebecca says, perfect. I'm so glad. Tiki Bar, do you guys want to hear Tiki Bar? That's not a bad request. That's another original. You guys were asking for originals earlier. Plus, it's like my smash hit. It's my smash hit. All right, Tiki Bar it is. Get ready to jam. Did I hit the right button? I did. Uh-oh. Why isn't it playing anything? That's odd. Can you guys hear anything? Nope. Oh, you know why? Duh. It's not playing anything because I'm on the wrong screen. That's not added to that. Here we go. Let's try that again. Tiki Bar Dream Girl. There it is. Hit it. I love that pull. I took a walk one summer night on a holiday alone. I found a tiki bar with their torches aglow. She was there like a vision from a wild teenage dream. Her rock could light up the night, or so it seemed. She had a flower in her hair and a twinkle in her eye. Her laughter was right in tune with the ukulele nearby. We sipped fruity cocktails with the taste so divine. We got lost in conversation, thoughts intertwined. At the tiki bar I met my dream girl. Whoa, beauty so rare it made my head swirl. Under the moonlight we danced the night away. This tropical paradise where dreams come to play. Hey, sir, that's my man Starlin right there. Our bodies swayed to the rhythm of the gentle island breeze. No one else around us, just her and me. Underneath the starry sky, there was magic in the air. The first kiss we shared that night was beyond compare. The tiki bar I met my dream girl. Whoa, beauty so rare it made my head swirl. Under the moonlight we danced the night away. This tropical paradise where dreams come to play. Yeah, come on, Rich! Hey! I recall that enchanted night, my memory's still clear. Not a day goes by that I don't wish you were here. Sometimes I wonder if you think about me too. But deep down this loneliness, you have it too. At the tiki bar I met my dream girl. Whoa, beauty's so rare it made my head swirl. Under the moonlight we dance the night away. This tropical paradise where dreams come to play. One more time at the tiki bar I met my dream girl. Whoa, beauty's so rare it made my head swirl. Under the moonlight we dance the night away. This tropical paradise where dreams come to play. One more time, hey! That was for you, Daniel. There's my buddy Bone Locker. Bone Locker's working on getting his studio all set up in his basement. He's doing sound stuff because he's got a basement, so you're gonna have to do some sound cancellations, absorbing and stuff. So can't wait for what all comes out of what he's doing down there. It's gonna be epic, and it's gonna be awesome. And he's a great guy. So make sure you are following him. Follow that, hit that @BoneLocker on your screen. Give him a follow. He's a fantastic musician. He's got a ton of music out. And that's just the reality and a good reason to do that. Please take the second to do that while you're sitting there. All right, one more, and then I got to roll. It's 11:05. 11:05. Who's got a request for my one more? Des. He's a great, great guy. I have no idea how you would try to dance to that. You're welcome, Bone Locker, of course, my friend. I don't have a huge crowd to get all to follow you, but anybody that's here that's not following him, please, I beg you to do that. All right, let's see here. Oh, I was going to try this. Let me just try this. Larry, are you still here? I think he is. I want to try to play Brandy. How does this go? See, that stinks. He does the beat, and then there's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the tapes away and talk about their home. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Your eyes will steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain and the finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of the man that came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away. But he made it clear that he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. For my life, my love, and my lady to the sea. When I was just sparkling to Brandy, used to watch his eyes. He told the sailor stories. And rise, she saw its rage and glory. Just didn't always the truth. It was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars can flown, and Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around, she still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. My life, my love, my lady is the sea. Oh, there it is. The Brandy, you're a fine girl. Wait, Brandy, you're a fine girl. A good wife you would be. But my life, my love, my lady is the sea. That's how Mark plays it. Bound to bound. Jason, my buddy Jason. Hey, Jason, I got a question for you real quick. We have a friend who needs a recommendation for an immigration lawyer. Do you mind sending me the name of the person that I think you guys are using if you think that they're good? If you're not happy with them, then don't bother. Just send me a text and say don't bother. But nice of you to pop in here so that I could ask you that question, because I meant to text you earlier today and I forgot. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. All right, so yeah, you want to go like, Brandy, you're a fine girl. You're such a fine girl. That's all I want to do too. Yeah, and I play bass on that song. I don't sing that song. I don't play guitar on that song, and I only sing backups and bass. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, and the Decemberist song that I know, Rebecca, you were asking about that. The one that I couldn't think of, down on the whatchamacallit? I would say down on the corner, but that's the CCR song. Down on the, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Down by the water. Down by the water, what I was trying to think of. Yeah, exactly. I figured that's what you were saying, where you're kind of like, when I was singing the melody, you were wanting to sing the harmony with me. But see this ancient riverbed, see where all the follies led, down by the water, down by the old main drag. And I was just some towhead teen, feeling around for fingers to get in between, down by the water, down by the old main drag. The season rubs me wrong, the summer swells unknown, so knock me down, tear me up, but I wouldn't bear it all just to fill my cup, down by the water, down by the old main drag. Has anybody ever heard that song before? I think Rebecca would know that song. Anyway, there you go. That's the Decemberists. But let's see. Jason says he knows that song. Heck yeah, man. Let's see, we got, what was the song? You should look up Fool Has Parted by UC Bertha. I don't know that song. Okay, Sigmorphous heard that song before too. All right, very cool. She says, I love that song. I even have the harmonica tab. I'll never be able to get it. I certainly can't do it and play guitar at the same time. Where's my G harmonica? Probably buried under all these cables. There it is, yes, buried under all the cables. Oh, jeez. How did that happen? All right. This is because I have oh, the guitar's not wildly out of tune now. Because I have all the TikTok stuff set up in here. How does this thing go? That's the harmonica riff on that. So. All right, what am I doing? Not trying to share that. All right, I said I was going to do, that was it. All right, let's do one more original for the road, and then we're going to call it good. I have to practice my finger picking, or I'm going to just lose it. All right, last one, I promise. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you guys have. You're awesome. Headed down the highway and I'm searching for the sun. This overwhelming grief I feel is one I can't outrun. And even though my head knows that I cannot stay, the silly heart is telling me just give it one more day. The echoes of laughter still ringing in my head. The fragments of affection still linger in my bed. Street signs, they warn me that I should turn away, but I still hit that barricade and cried out in dismay. All roads to you end in heartbreak. Each promise made's a regrettable mistake. Looking for clear skies with no rain. Need to make a change, 'cause all I feel and all I know is pain. The stars used to glimmer, they'd lighten up the sky. Now they merely flicker, I'm lost in our goodbye. Even if I took the road that leads me back to you, the love we shared is over, and this I know is true. All roads to you end in heartbreak. Each promise made's a regrettable mistake. Looking for clear skies with no rain. Need to make a change, 'cause all I feel and all I know is pain. And maybe one day I'll find a place to call home, without the shadows and feeling all alone. Until that moment, I'm stuck up in this place. Bittersweet reminders of your lost embrace. All roads to you end in heartbreak. Each promise made's a regrettable mistake. Looking for clear skies with no rain. Need to make a change, 'cause all I feel and all I know is all roads to you end in heartbreak. Each promise made's a regrettable mistake. Looking for clear skies with no rain. Need to make a change, 'cause all I feel and all I know is pain. thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Tuber, thank you for co-hosting the show with me from 9 to 10, and then coming, putting together the Kahoot for us, and then hanging out with polls with us. Appreciate you so much, very, very much. Thankful for you. Thankful for each and every one of you that have come in here and hung out week after week after week. Sycamorpha and Daniel, Becca, Jason, appreciate you being here again, too. Becca, of course, I think I already said that. Leah's back there, too. She's singing backup, she said a minute ago. Bone Locker was in here. Larry, of course. Daniel, of course. You guys are awesome. Let me play my outro song for you, and then I'll say officially goodnight, so here it comes. Hope you guys have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving. Please take care of your friends and your family and tell them you love them while you're visiting with them while you can. So appreciate you guys so much, and we'll miss you tomorrow night. I'm hopefully going to work a little bit on some content for you tomorrow, but we'll get it posted whenever we can. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. The Bone Locker's still here chilling with us. Tuber's saying the same thing. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you not this Wednesday, but the next one after that. Toodles, adios. Rebecca says, gobble till you wobble. I love that. Cindy Dawson, Sycamorpha, thank you guys. All right, thank you, Joe. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you very, very soon. Love y'all.